Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia. You can own a small piece of all of them from Kenya with just 1,000 Kenyan shillings and your M-Pesa. That's what the S&P 500 makes possible. In the next few minutes, I'll break down what it is, what it has done for investors over the past decade, and how you can start from wherever you are right now. The S&P 500 means Standard & Poor's 500, and it's a list of the 500 largest publicly traded companies in the United States. When those companies grow, the index goes up. When they struggle, it dips. It moves with the overall U.S. economy. First thing I want you to understand is that you cannot buy the S&P 500 directly. What you buy is an ETF, which means Exchange Traded Fund, that tracks it. The most popular ones are VOO from Vanguard, IVV from iShares, and SPY from SPDR. One purchase of any of these ETFs, and you instantly own a tiny slice of all 500 companies at once. Let me show you real numbers. Actual S&P 500 historical data pulled from Yahoo Finance, covering exactly 10 years, June 2016 to June 2026. In June 2016, the S&P 500 was trading at around 2,100 points. By June 2026, it was trading in the range of 7,266 to 7,609 points. That is roughly a 306% total return over 10 years, meaning if you had put in $100 in June 2016 and reinvested every dividend along the way, you would be sitting on approximately $406 today. No stock picking, no timing the market, just $100 left alone for 10 years. Now, that run included a brutal 2022, where the index dropped roughly 20%. If you had sold during that dip, you would have locked in a loss. The investors who stayed in recovered fully and kept going. The annualized return over this period works out to about 14.65% per year. The long-term historical average is closer to 10%, so this last decade was above average. Worth knowing as you go in. Now, how do you actually do this from Kenya? The Nairobi Securities Exchange does not give you access to U.S. markets. You need a platform that connects you internationally. Here are your three main options. 1. Ndovu. Ndovu is a Kenyan investment app licensed by the Capital Markets Authority, the CMA. It gives you direct access to S&P 500 ETFs. You start from 1,000 Kenyan shillings and deposit directly through M-Pesa. No foreign bank account. No complicated setup. 2. Hisa. Hisa is a Kenyan-built app that lets you invest in U.S. stocks and ETFs starting from 100 Kenyan shillings. It also runs on M-Pesa. It's a good option if you also want to hold Kenyan stocks alongside your U.S. investments in one place. Note, confirm via the Hisa app whether S&P 500 ETFs are available at the time you sign up, as their U.S. ETF selection has been expanding. 3. International brokers or your bank. If you want lower fees and more market access. Interactive brokers. IBKR is what a lot of serious Kenyan investors use. It requires international card payments or bank transfers, so it works better once you're more comfortable with how everything works. Standard Chartered Bank Kenya also gives you access to global index funds through the SC mobile app, a clean option if you'd rather go through a bank you already trust. 3 things to know before your first deposit. First, identity verification is required. Every legitimate platform will ask for your national ID or passport and sometimes a recent utility bill. This process is called KYC, Know Your Customer. It's standard. Any platform that skips it is a platform you should walk away from immediately. Second, fees add up. Ndovu and Hisa both support M-Pesa deposits, but every platform charges some combination of deposit fees, withdrawal fees, and currency conversion fees. A 1% fee might sound small. Over 10 years of regular investing, it is not. Compare the fee structures before you commit. Third, short-term drops are normal. In 2022, the S&P 500 dropped by around 20%. Investors who panicked and sold locked in those losses. Investors who stayed in recovered fully within 2 years and went higher. The S&P 500 does not reward timing, it rewards staying in. Quick recap. 1. The S&P 500 tracks 500 of the biggest U.S. companies. $100 invested 10 years ago is worth around $410 today. 2. You invest through ETFs, VOO, IVV, or SPY. From Kenya, the easiest starting points are Ndovu from 1,000 Kenyan shillings or Hisa from 100 Kenyan shillings, both via M-Pesa. 3. Verify your identity, compare fees, and stay patient. Short-term drops happen. Long-term, this index has gone up more than it has gone down every single decade since 1957. If you found this helpful, go ahead and subscribe. I drop content on investing, money tips, financial literacy, and how to build a successful business, so you won't miss what's coming next.